Yo, what's up? How are you? Yeah, this is your boy Amos here. Yeah, today's another amazing day, man. Another amazing day. Yeah, the weather is awesome. Over here in Canada, we are in summertime. Yeah, as you can tell, we are in summertime. See outside here? So today I have another exciting video. Guess what, my people? Yeah, today I'm just going to talk about how caregivers, or how much caregivers make per month here in Canada. We can break it down how much they make per 2 weeks or per week, or we can generalize and say per month. Yo, this video is going to be amazing. We will be talking or differentiating three departments of these caregiver people. Okay, so the first one we'll be talking about caregivers who are working with the agencies. Okay, that is department 1. We'll be talking another department of caregivers who are working with private homes, like private companies. Okay, that's the second department. Also, we will be talking about caregivers who are working with the city of Toronto, who are working with the government. Okay, so we will be talking about 3 departments. Okay, so these 3 departments, we'll be talking about the advantages and disadvantages. Okay, we'll be comparing how much a caregiver who's working with the agency, who's working with the city of Toronto, and who's working with the private homes or the private companies. Like, we'll be doing these comparisons. Okay, yeah, so that when you come from back home, let's say from back Africa, Asia, India, all over the world, at least you have the idea what you're going to get in the ground. Yeah, so I think this is going to be useful to you guys. Yeah, so let's start with the caregivers who are working with the agencies. Okay, when you come from back home, let's say like you got this mentality like, when I reach back home, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna reach there, the following day I'll be guaranteed like I'll get to work and start saving for myself. No, man, doesn't work like that. So when you come from back home, you reach in this country. This country got the rules and regulations. Okay, you cannot work if you don't have a work permit. Yeah, you cannot work if you don't have a work permit. Also, if you want to be a caregiver, you cannot work if you don't have the basic knowledge. You need to go to class for you to at least have the basics about this caregiver. Yeah, even if you are going to clean shit, you need to have the basics, man. You need to have the basics. Okay, you need to have the basics. So you have to go to school. They teach you, they educate you, they tell you like, yo, guess what, when you go to deal with these clients, this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're not supposed to do. You need to know your rights, and you need to know the rights of the residents. Okay, so those are the basics. Yeah, about the work, like as you all know, like the theory is different and the practicals are different. Okay, they feed you a lot of information when you are in class. Okay, when they are teaching you about the theory, they feed you with a lot of information. But when you go to the practicals, easy thing, man, easy thing. Easy thing. When I'm talking about the caregivers, I'm not talking only for the how do you call it? For the PSWs or for the watu wa mkono, how do you call them? I'm not just talking for those people who are going to clean shit. The nurses and the PSWs, all of them, they clean shit. So this is going to be like general. Okay, general, like the caregivers I'm talking about. You can be a nurse and you can be a PSW or a caregiver. All of you, we can call you guys caregivers. Yeah. So when you come here, you go to school, you get the basic knowledge. So after your graduation, guess what? After your graduation, you need to start looking for these employers. Okay? You need to start looking for these employers. Yeah. Number one, when you start looking for these employers, the first employers who are going to click on your mind are agencies. Okay? Agencies are the first people because are the easiest people to access after your graduation. Okay? So, and the good thing with Canada, if you want to look for these agencies, you don't need like referrals for you to go get the agencies. Just type online the caregiver agencies near me or the PSWs agencies near me. Yeah, so in that you just type Chrome or Google or anything. When you type there, it will give you a list. Okay, so you are the person to decide like which agency are you going for. So let's say you're going for a Resolve agency. So when you go there, they have the qualifications. You need to have a certificate, you need to have a CPR certificate, a lot of certificates. So if you qualify, so you're good to go. So let's say now you have qualified for the Resolve agency. So the first thing you're supposed to do now, you're supposed to go for orientation. Okay, when you go for orientation, orientation is supposed to last for 3 days. You need to do the morning, evening and night. Like for you to be familiarized with the system, you have to know like how the system runs. Okay, yeah, you need to know all this. So after your first reporting day, you need to do like, if you're starting with the morning, the following day you have to do the evening. Yeah, if you start with the evening, you have to do evening, night and morning. That's how I'm saying. Yeah, you need to do 3 of them. You need to do 3 of them. After you're done with the 3 of them, now you will start your first day. Also, sorry, I don't want to forget this. When you are doing the orientation, so they are just trying to teach you how to be dependent, like how to work independently. Okay, like they are going to teach you like how to do this, how you can, where you can get these stuffs, that stuffs, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they're just trying to teach you the basics. Okay, if you want the seat to stand, if you want the ceiling lift, or if you want the batteries, this is the place you're supposed to go. If you want the linens, this is the place you're supposed to go. If you need the gloves, this is the place you can get the gloves from. Yeah, man. So when you are done with the 3 days orientation, you start your first day. So when you start your first day, so this is where your journey starts, or your journey begins. Okay, so the agencies, they pay different compared to the other facilities. Okay, if you are working with the agency, like when I just came in, I worked with the agencies. Okay, I worked like with 2 agencies. So those 2 agencies, the first one was paying $23 and the second one was paying $25. So let's go with $25. Okay, I worked with the $25 for like 6 months. Yeah, for like 6 months. Yeah, for like 6 months. So let's compare the differences between the agencies and the private homes or the private companies. Okay, so when you work with the agencies, number one, agencies, you're not covered. They just pay you your money and that's it. Okay, they just pay your money and that's it. You're not covered with anything, dental, anything. You're not covered with anything. Okay, if you do like, let's say if you do like overtime, you're not covered too. If you do overtime, you're not covered. That's another problem. If you do let's say you are working with a private home or like the private company, you can get the overtime. If you are doing like let's say a 16-hour shift, so the first 8 hours you're supposed to get your $25. If you do the second one, you're supposed to get 30 something, $36 there. But now the agencies, the agency people, they cannot give you the extra amount of money, like the extra pay. They'll pay you the normal pay, the regular pay. They'll pay you 25 times 16 hours and that's it. I don't think if you understand what I'm saying. If you work with the agency, they just pay you 16 hours with the normal pay, the regular pay. But if you work with the agency, the private home or the city, this is the advantage. Okay, yeah, this is the advantage. When you work with the private home and the city, they pay you the first 8 hours the regular pay, the $25, and past the 8 hours they pay you the 30 something dollars, $35, $36. Okay, they pay you the $36. That's the happy thing there. Also, when you are working with the agency, you're not guaranteed to work Monday to Friday. You cannot get a line there like you can say like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday I'm working somewhere, like you're working straight throughout the week. No, man. Because you are new for the first 2 weeks, they can give you work like crazy, man. They can give you morning, evening, night, morning, evening, night. But after like I can say like they have some peak periods. Let's say like this month can be peak period, and next month is going to be like slow, man. You get like 2-3 shifts. It's not happy, man. It's not a good thing. Sorry, it's not a good thing. If you get like 2-3 shifts, not a good thing, man. Not a good thing. Yeah, you'll be just there saying like, yo, what's going on here? What's going on? You'll be calling the agencies today, tomorrow, morning, evening, night. Huh? You'll be there making calls, man, like crazy. Huh? Just making calls like a crazy person. Yeah, because you need the money, man. You need the money, but what can you do? The shift is no longer there. Yeah, so that's the problem working with the agencies. Okay, so let's go working with a private home. If you work with the private home, the advantage you get the benefits if you are a full-timer. You understand what I'm saying? If you are a full-timer there, you get the full benefit. Okay, you get the full benefit. But if you are a part-timer, you cannot get the full benefit. You get some benefit but not full benefit. Understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so let's say if you come to Canada, you are looking for these private homes. So the private homes, they start paying from $22 to $28 to $27, $28 if you are lucky. It depends with the home where you're supposed to work or where you're going to work. Okay, from $22 to $27, $28. Yeah, so if you get hired with these private homes, like at the end of the year they increase some money. Okay, they increase some cents. Yeah, in your pay. If you check your pay after every 1 year, you will see some increase. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? You'll see some increase there. So if you work with these private homes or the private companies, they have some benefits. Okay, if you do like a double shift, if you do like a 16-hour shift, if you do like a 16-hour shift, you are guaranteed to get paid like 1.5. Okay, you are guaranteed to get like 1.5. Okay, 1.5 when you do a double shift. Yeah, that's the best thing. And again, don't forget, when you do the double shift, when you get 1.5 shift, I mean 1.5 pay, the more money you make, the more tax you pay. Yeah, that one is supposed to hit at the back of your head. The more money you make in this Canada, the more tax you pay. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. So when you are working in the private home, so this is the advantage of working in the private homes. Number one, you are guaranteed to have like 5 shifts a week, 4 to 5 shifts a week. You are guaranteed of that. It's not like agencies. That's the benefit number one, all the advantage number one. Okay, the second one, the first one was when you do a double shift, you are guaranteed of 1.5 pay. Okay, the second one, you are guaranteed to have good like enough shifts in a week. Okay, the third one, you are guaranteed to have some benefits when you are a full-timer. You understand what I'm saying? When you are a full-timer, you are guaranteed to have those kind of benefits. Okay, yeah, you are guaranteed to have those kind of benefits. So let's talk about the last one. When you get lucky and get hired with the City of Toronto now, most of the people, this is the reality. These jobs of the City of Toronto. Not all people are guaranteed, or let me put it like this: not all people who apply for this City of Toronto jobs, like working with the city, not all the people get lucky to get the shifts. Not all the people get that opportunity to join the city. The reason why the competition is too high. When you enter the city, you get crazy benefits, good pay, you are protected. Like your work is after you are done with your profession, the best thing there is you are protected with the local 79. Okay, like your position is secured. You understand what I'm saying? Your position is secured 100%. Nobody is going to tell you like, yo, we'll fire you tomorrow. There's a procedure there. There's a procedure, and it's very hard. It's very hard for them to fire you. So that's another thing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So if you're coming over to this side, yeah, you need to know this basic information, or this basic knowledge. Okay, you need to know this basic knowledge, man. Yeah, so I'm just outside here trying to educate you, man. I'm just trying to pass the information. I'm just trying to pass information, what I know. Okay, so another thing I can tell you guys, if you come to Canada, just try hard. If you are a nurse, a caregiver, or any other position, heavy duty cleaner, that's like a cleaner. If you are like these people working at the labs, the managers, construction, yo, just shoot your shot. Try the city, man. They pay good money. And your position is secured, man. Yeah, just give it a shot. Okay? Yeah, when you come to Canada, don't forget that. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, man. Yeah. If you need more money, you need to shoot your shot. Okay? You need to shoot your shot. So all in all, in this video, you are doing some comparisons, okay? You are doing some comparisons, at least to know, like, yo, what's going on here? Yeah. If you work with the agency, if you work with the private home, if you work with the city, like which one is suitable for an employer? For me, I will say if you work with the city, yeah, your workplace or your work position is secured. Okay? Yeah, it's secured, man. Just give it a shot. Give it a shot, man. Trust me. You'll thank me later. And those people are in Canada, just try the city of Toronto. Yeah, you'll thank me later. The pay is good. Let's do the last comparisons now. So if you are working with the city of Toronto, and if you are working with other private homes, let's say you are a nurse, you are a caregiver, you are a manager, you will never compare the person working with the city and the person working with the private homes. This is the reason. When you're working with the city, let's do the comparison of caregivers, okay? And then we do with the nurses, okay? We have two types of nurses here. We have a practical nurse and we have a registered nurse. A practical nurse at the private homes is getting like $28 per hour. $28 per hour. And a caregiver who's working with the city is getting like almost $35 per hour. That's a difference. We are differentiating between a practical nurse and a caregiver. So if you are a practical nurse working at the city, you are making like $36 to $40, okay? But if you're working with a private home, you're making like $28, okay? So when you're working with a private home and when you're working with the city of Toronto, you see the gap, right? You see the gap. So a practical nurse, a nurse who's working with the private homes, and a caregiver who's working with the city of Toronto. So the caregiver is making more money, almost $10, 28 and 34, 35, almost $7 difference. A caregiver making more money than a nurse. So if you get a chance, man, if you get a chance, just shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, man. Shoot your shot. Yeah, just keep trying, man. Keep trying. That's the reality. Keep trying, man. Yeah, don't stay there saying like I'm a nurse but I'm making $28. $28 is nothing, man. It's nothing. No, I'm not. I don't mean like it's nothing. It's nothing. It's better you go to a place where you get appreciated. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, go to a place where you get appreciated. Yeah, that's it for today, man. Yeah, appreciate for that.